Have you ever wondered how cybersecurity pros actually track down a computer virus? Well, there's a whole field for that. It's called malware analysis. It's kind of like a specialized form of digital forensics. Today, we're going to break down the exact path you take to go from just being curious to becoming an expert virus hunter. So let's just dive right in. I mean, this is the big question, right? It's not just about clicking scan on your antivirus software. We're talking about being a real digital detective, hunting down a nasty piece of code, figuring out its secret purpose, and just stopping it in its tracks. That's the world we're getting into, and believe me, it is every bit as cool as it sounds. So, where does a journey like this even begin? Well, it all starts with one single fundamental skill: reverse engineering. See, before you can stop a threat, you've got to understand it from the inside out. And this is the key that unlocks everything. Now, reverse engineering is a much bigger idea than just software. It's really the art of taking anything apart, whether it's a microchip, a car engine, or, a piece of code, just to see how it ticks. At its core, it's the science of uncovering secrets. And this is where we really sharpen the focus. Malware analysis is basically reverse engineering with a super high-stakes mission. Taking apart viruses, trojans, ransomware, all that bad stuff to learn exactly what they do and, more importantly, how to defeat them. So, here's the way to think about it. If reverse engineering is the universal tool, it's the how you take things apart. Then malware analysis is the specific mission. It's the why you're doing it in the cybersecurity world. You're not just taking it apart because you're curious, you're doing it because you're a defender. Okay, so maybe your interest is piqued. You're thinking, yeah, I want to be a digital detective. So where do we even start? Let's get into the practical side of things and look at how you actually build this into a real skill set. Here are your first 3 big steps. First, you've got to learn assembly. Just think of it as the native language of a computer's processor. Pretty much all software breaks down into this at the lowest level. Second, you got to pick your tools, specifically things called disassemblers. These are like your magical translator apps that turn that raw machine code back into something a human can actually read. And third, practice. You have to get your hands on real but safely contained malware samples to really hone your skills. All right, now we're getting to the heart of the technical challenge, and honestly, this is the most rewarding part of the entire process. This is where the real nitty-gritty detective work happens. This really is the whole journey right here. I mean, look, anyone can run a security scan, but truly mastering software disassembly, that's what separates the beginners from the absolute pros. It's the ability to read the code that the malware creators never, ever wanted anyone to see. And this analogy is just perfect. It's exactly what it feels like. You become a digital archaeologist. You're staring at lines of code that look like absolute gibberish to most people, but to you, they're clues. You're literally translating an ancient, hidden language to uncover the secrets of some malicious program. It's awesome. So you do all this technical work. What's the big payoff? Well, it's huge. It's something called threat intelligence. And this is where you go from just reacting to threats to actually predicting them. It's a total game changer. You see, when you master these skills, it goes way beyond just cleaning one infected computer. The experts in this field, they can predict the next big cyber attack. They can unmask anonymous hacking groups. They're the ones who fortify our global defenses, protecting everything from our banks to our power grids. I mean, think about the Stuxnet worm. It was malware analysis that revealed how it was targeting critical industrial systems. The stakes are just incredibly high. So there you have it. That's the path. It starts with a basic concept. Then it moves into a core set of skills, and it all leads to you having a real, tangible impact on the safety and security of our entire digital world. And that really brings us to the final, most important question. This isn't just a technical job. For a lot of people, it's a calling. Our digital world is filled with threats, and it absolutely needs skilled, dedicated detectives to keep us all safe. So the question is, are you ready to become one?